All right, that's our site. You can see at the bottom there, g.co/newslab. So I can go through that site in a little bit if people want to see a bit more about it. But really, what it is it's an overview of what the team does. But perhaps more importantly, it's an online portal that's full of tutorials for journalists to walk through different tools. Hey, welcome. Come on in. At your own pace. So these are, some of them are driven by video, some of it's done through text, but it's just about every Google product you can imagine that would apply to journalism, whether it's Fusion Tables, Google Maps, Google Earth, Trends, Google Consumer Surveys, for polling data, all kinds of different products. And we've structured this curriculum really based on feedback from journalists and what we've heard from them in terms of what's important. So I would encourage you to check that out, and if we have time later, I'm certainly happy to go through the site in more detail. So you saw from the video the sort of three pillars of what the News Lab is. So the tools piece, which is the training and education arm of what we do, and we spend time in a lot of different newsrooms talking to a lot of journalists, and I'll share some of the data. Some of the team for the folks in here who are from the Foreign Press Association. We just got back from, or not I didn't, but some others on the team got back from Asia, from Latin America. We're really trying to have a global perspective with what we do as the team. We're a small team, by the way. I should point out that we're about 12 of us full-time. A handful are based here in New York, some are in Mountain View with Google's headquarters. We've got somebody in DC, someone who's in Boulder, and then we have News Lab leads who are based in other parts of the world, and I'll get a bit more into that in a second. And then data, so Google Trends is something that our team is responsible for in terms of the look and feel, and we relaunched it earlier this year, really with a focus on journalists and getting real-time data out there, and so we worked with that product team to make that happen. And I'll show you some examples of how newsrooms are thinking about Google Trends data. And then we have a number of different programs, some of which we mentioned in the video, but we also work with Hacks Hackers. If anybody here a member of Hacks Hackers? Okay. We work with Matter, Center for Investigative Reporting. There's a group in Europe called the European Journalism Center. And anyway, we've got a number of different initiatives, which I'll get into sort of in more detail. So this, at a high level, is just what we're up to.